Since last year, we've been talking a lot about evangelization, and that's not changing anytime soon. But it's always good for us to be reminded of our mission to evangelize. And our gospel today shows us the fruit of evangelization. We have this Canaanite woman, a non-Jew, who sees and knows that Jesus has some type of power and authority that will help her family. And she can only have come to know that by someone evangelizing her and telling her about Jesus. And we know this through a number of different ways. One, she's described as a Canaanite woman, so we know she's a non-Jew. And the way that she approaches Jesus, she first says, "Have pity on me, Lord, Son of David." The fact that she calls Jesus Lord is a big clue that she knows that she's talking to someone special. At the time of Jesus, the only Lord was Caesar, Kaiser Kyrios, right? That only Caesar is Lord. And if you were going to call anybody else Lord, you should not let a Roman soldier hear you say that, for only Caesar was Lord. That's why it was such a big deal when people started saying that Jesus is Lord, right? That he is the Christ, that he is the Lord. And so that this woman, this Canaanite woman, knows him to be Lord is the first clue that she sees something special in Jesus. Then she knows that he's the son of David, that he's of David's bloodline, that's an important trait for the Messiah especially to have. So she needs to know he is the Messiah, and also what that means, right? So these are things that a Jew or someone of the house of Israel would know, and yet as not being of the house of Israel, she knows these things, and she knows them very intimately because her persistence shows us that she truly knows Jesus is special. This is different from how anyone would approach, say, like a witch doctor or a medicine man or some type of magician, which there were plenty of at the time of Jesus. She's not going up to him and calling him, "Jesus, how much money for you to come and cure my daughter?" Or, "Hey, do you have any potions or any spells or something that you can say?" She's not offering him money. She's going to him as Lord, seeking the pity and the help of the Son of David. So that shows us that she knows Jesus to be different from any of the other, I'm sure, myriads of people that she brought to try to heal her daughter. So now the great question is, how did this woman come to be evangelized? So we don't know that in the scriptures, but I like to speculate. There's probably two major ways that she came to know Jesus. The first is she could have been present at any one of his public miracles. She could have been one of the 5 to 15,000 when he fed the 5,000, right? Remember in the scriptures, 5,000 men, he really probably fed anywhere 15,000+ people. She could have been one of them that saw 5 loaves and 2 fish feed all these people. She might have been a waitress at the wedding of Cana. She might have been just wandering in the desert at any time that Jesus cured someone else from a demon that was possessing them, like her daughter, or any of the other physical ailments that Jesus had been curing people of. So she could have seen him work his miracles. But that wouldn't quite be enough for her to know that he is Lord and Son of David. Someone else, or maybe multiple someones, had to evangelize her and teach her who Jesus is, why these titles are important, that she used them, right? That she knows and believes through what she was taught and told by the other disciples of Jesus that probably evangelized her, that kept her persistent in not leaving even when Jesus was testing her faith to see if she was just approaching him like some witch doctor or if she really knew he's the Son of God. And obviously her faith and her persistence proved positive, and that her daughter was healed. So friends, this is why we need to go and evangelize, because there are many more Canaanite women out in the world who are suffering and are in need of great help from the one who can truly help them. There are plenty of people, and we all know them, who are out chasing everything the world offers, and they're miserable. Sure, they go on nice fancy vacations, they take great Instagram photos, they may have lots of money or keep chasing job opportunity after job opportunity to make more money, because that's what the world tells you will make you happy. But all of us know, sitting in this hot, humid church on a Sunday morning, that He is the only one that brings true joy and happiness. That chasing wealth, pleasure, power, and honor will not bring us happiness. Will we feel good? Sure. Will it run out? Absolutely. What doesn't run out? The love of God that we receive in the Eucharist, that we receive from our community of faith and from our prayer life. So we need to go out and evangelize and to tell these people that are important to us, that are miserable in their chasing of the world, where they can find true joy, true peace, where they can experience the fullness of love. That as we know, and we leave these hot, humid walls Monday through Saturday, it is our reception of the Eucharist that keeps us grounded and hopeful in the midst of our own suffering. That it's the love of God that continues to lead us in being charitable and self-giving and to help and build the kingdom of God. That it's everything we receive here that makes us the saints that God's calling us to be. And so let's continue growing in that sanctity together. Let's continue evangelizing and bringing others to experience all of that from the fountain of love himself, Christ present in the Eucharist.